Hey guys, it's the 4 o'clock guy, and wanted to do a video on Grail knives, or Grail talk, and doing a few shout outs in the process. And the reason this video came up is because I've had a few knives that I've been after for a while, but number one, they're really hard to find, and number two, when you do find them, sometimes you have to pay, a premium just to get them. In this case, I didn't pay an exorbitant amount. This is not Sabenza money or anything like that. But they are knives that are hard to find. And so let's just get started with this one. This is the first one that I picked up that was kind of a grail to me, was a Northwoods Fremont Jack. And this knife, when they came out, you saw them everywhere, but they were sold out. Any store that you wanted to go and purchase, they were sold out. Knife ship free, sold out. And people that did have them were holding on to them. So when this one came available, then I had to jump on it, because this is one knife that I wanted. So as you can see, it's the Northwoods Fremont Jack, and it's just a single blade. And this is a oiled bone, camo bone, I believe. So beautiful coloring, and a little bit of patina on the blade. Nothing much, but lots of character. I did sharpen it when I got it. Not that I wasn't sharp before, but I wanted to put my own little edge on it. So it'll fly over here. So anyways, I think what really caught my eye with these Northwoods is just the different colored bone that you can get. And the one that really caught my eye was the blue, but those are even more rare to come by. So when this was available, then I had to pick it up. And I got this off of a Instagrammer. If you're on Instagram, I'm sure you know him, Micah Bird. And he included this little handmade sheath, which I think is very cool. I mean, it is just form-fitting to this knife. I mean, you can even see the blade is pinched into that leather. And I believe this is one of his beads that he makes too, which I think is really cool. And the color choice, awesome. I'm not huge into lanyards and whatnot, but I thought this was just really, really cool. So that was my first Grail purchase. And shortly after that, actually just about a week ago, I did come across another Northwoods. And this one actually came in a sheath. There's a little oil mark there. So knife ship free, leather, and Northwoods logo in this sheath. And this sheath is really nice. And this is the blue bone that I was after. And these are very interesting. None of them are of course the same. Some blues I've seen are really dark blue. This one's more of a lighter blue, but I still think this one is very beautiful. I just love the coloring on there. And it's the same thing, it's a Fremont Jack. This one is used as well. I got this off of Instagram as well on a knife sale. This one has a bit more patina on there. I think it gives it a lot of character. I think it's really nice looking. So see all that coloring on there, really cool. And then the blue bone. So that kind of ended my quest for Northwoods. So I've got two nice little Northwoods in the collection now, and As you guys know, I'm into A-locks. And if you know anything about the old cross that's on here, these are another knife that's really kind of hard to come by. And when you do find them, a lot of times the red is either completely worn off or pretty close to worn off, just because these are old knives. And to get one in this condition, I was just very fortunate. So this is an old cross Pioneer, and you can see, as custom on Pioneers, you've got the split ring, and if you notice, that is a brass liner. So this middle is a brass liner, and then on this side, the opening layer tools are just a tiny bit thicker than the new Pioneers. These opening layer tools are just a little bit thinner. So, and then you can also tell the machining process on the older knives weren't quite as refined. They're not as polished. You can see all the grind lines in there, which I think are really cool. The only kind of blemish on this knife is right here, right on the end of this screwdriver here. And I'm not sure if that's just a blemish, if someone actually tried to use it and just scraped it up a little bit. I really don't care. I think it looks cool. And the rest of this knife is in excellent condition. You can see all the grind lines there. So it's not as polished as the newer model Pioneers and Farmers and whatnot, but that's just the way they came. So blade is in perfect condition. And of course the awl. So, I mean, this is just, if I were to rate it, you know, it's probably a good 95% condition. I mean, the red is almost fully intact. I think there's a little speck or two right there if you look really closely. But again, these knives are so old that finding one in this condition is kind of rare. So I picked this up off of a YouTuber and Instagrammer by the name of Knife Crazy, and Crazy is Krazy. So check his channel out, check his Instagram feed out as well. He's got some really nice knives, and I think you'd probably enjoy, if you like my channel, you'd probably enjoy his channel as well. I'm not sure how long he's been around. I think he just crossed over 100 subs. So that's awesome for him. I remember my first 100, I was really excited when I hit 100 subs. It took forever to get there, but once I hit it, I just thought, wow, this is awesome. So, and the rest is history. So anyways, these are just 3 of my Grail knives that I've picked up in the last few weeks. Again, I'm just very fortunate to be in the right place at the right time, really. That's really kind of what it comes down to when you're chasing Grails. So I finally have my old cross Victorinox. I finally have a blue-boned Fremont Jack and 2 Fremont Jacks. And I think these are both beautiful colors. So anyways, I think I'm done chasing Grails for a while. This summer has been fun, but yeah, I need to take a break. So anyways, thanks for watching. 4th Clock Guy out.